like a Hellcat.
Hello and welcome back to the channel where it's time for part 4 of my ISS Pro Evolution Soccer 2 Master League quest to complete the ultimate team. Now I've got 43 points as I load up this video, and I decided to go into the transfer market for another centre back to complement Igor Tudor, and I decided to go for Sinisim Mahajlovic. He's not actually called that on the game because I've not edited his name yet. It's spelt wrong, but he's a left-footed centre-back, and I think he's the best left-footed centre-back on the game. He's much more of a kind of like a ball-playing centre-back, good at set pieces, not really got any blistering pace or tremendous aerial ability, but I thought he was a good complement for Igor Tudor, and he's statistically overall one of the very best centre-backs on the game. So I purchased him and added him to my starting 11. So the first of my 2 games that I'm covering this time was against Inter Milan. We kicked off and it wasn't very long before we were dumping loads of pressure on them relentlessly. It Giggs with a 1-2 with myself. He charged into the penalty area but thundered a shot wide. Wasn't long before another chance came our way. Hadji hit one from outside the area, which was brilliantly saved by the goalkeeper before Giggs came inside, tried his luck on his right foot, but that wasn't any good. Inter Milan had very few chances. This one was pretty much about as good as they got from open play for them before Babangida, typical style, burst in from the right wing and stuck it low and accurately in the bottom corner to give us a 1-0 lead. Inter Milan did get a free kick from a decent position, Alvaro Recoba, and I've not changed the spelling of his name yet. Took the free kick, but he put it over, not quite on target. Before, of course, Babangida coming in from that right wing position again with another typical finish made it 2-0. And as we ended the first half, it was indeed 2-0.
That's the whistle to start.
So as the second half kicked off, it was Inter who had the first chance. Zamorano hit it, but it was straight at Chilavert before we went up the end and started to carry on with more pressure of our own. Babangida's shot was absolutely brilliantly saved before I turned the defender, thundered in and absolutely unleashed a rocket of a left foot strike to give us a 3-0 advantage. It wasn't long before we turned that into 4. Babangida's through ball was met by myself. First time right footed finish in the bottom corner. Really clinical before then, moments later, Giggs in injury time accelerated down here. He had a big red arrow up, so he was uncatchable, and he came in and just calmly slotted it in to make it 5-0. That was the final action of the game, giving us a huge 5-0 victory. 2 goals from Babangida, 2 goals from myself, and 1 from Ryan Giggs. So the second game kicked off and Chelsea were by far the better team in this half. It wasn't long before Tore-André Flo had an amazing chance, but he didn't shoot when he had the chance. Chilavert got back and saved it. We went up the other end, but I couldn't finish it. I had a big fat arrow down in this game, meaning I was not particularly useful, as you can tell from that other shot there. Roberto Carlos' shot was tipped over by the goalkeeper. Nothing came from that before Tore-André Flo had the best chance of the entire half. One-on-one. Didn't know what to do, didn't take it past me, didn't shoot, and it cost them. They didn't score. Petrescu's shot was straight at Chilavert. He saved it before Miranda played a 1-2 with myself, but he couldn't finish. And we went into the halftime interval at 0-0.
Oh, and that whistle signals the end of the first half.
So Chelsea kicked off the second half, and I'm going to just let this run through so you can see what happened for yourselves. They'd obviously dominated in the first half, and right at the start of the second half pretty much, Poyet played it into Flo. He got around my defender and took a shot from the edge of the box, and my goalkeeper Chilavert was way off his line. No idea why, and it gave them the lead. But we went up the other end. I had the through ball played to me, and I managed to stick it in the bottom corner despite having a huge arrow down to make it 1-1. Chelsea had another chance. Tore-André Flo, he had a stack of chances in this game. Babangida cut inside for me, came into the box. He hit the post, unfortunately, and we couldn't score. And the game just carried on pretty much like this. Babangida again, another opportunity, well saved by the goalkeeper this time. Gustavo Poyet dribbled it through, but his finish was awful for Chelsea. And the game just carried on going this way. I thought for sure I'd taken the lead there, but I put it wide. But right late on in the game, Babangida came through like this, crossed it in, Ryan Giggs, surely? No. He missed as well. You think it's in injury time, but we had one more chance because the ball was played out wide from Thuram to Babangida. He cut inside like he does so often, played it across, and I was there and I stuck it in the bottom corner to give us a 2-1 lead, and that was the final action of the game because when it was kickoff, it was full time. So I came away from my second game with an amazing smash and grab 2-1 victory.
Come away with a good win.
So, two completely contrasting victories, a 5-0 one followed by a really hard-fought 2-1 victory means I will have plenty of points to spend in the next video and add to my squad. Like always, if you've got suggestions for my squad, we've nearly got a full first choice 11 now, let me know down below. And as always, I'll be back same time next week with the next part of the video series. Goodbye for now.
Farewell till the next game.